Hi friends, welcome to Stay Stitching. My name is Carla and I'm glad you're here. So, it's been a while. I had a little bit of a break, not breakdown, but just a break. Sometimes you just need to step back and take a break. You know, Troy and I both work full time, and then to come home and do the shop, which we love and we're grateful to have. And then on the weekends, you know, film all these videos and, you know, take all the photographs of all the products and get them listed. I just needed a break. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to those of you who reached out to ask how I was doing and to tell me that they missed me. That really, really made me happy. And it's pretty special. So thank you so much for making me feel like my presence on YouTube matters. And even though we should know that we matter, it's really nice to hear it from an outside source. So, secondly, let's see. I hope that I have the camera far enough away from my face so that you can't see too closely, because I went to lunch with a girlfriend, and then she and I went over to a home expo, and Troy met us there. And there was this skincare company there, and some guy put some stuff, some tightening and firming stuff under my eyes, which like squeezes your skin together and feels awful. I hated it. And now, so I've been trying to kind of scrape it off. After that, we went to Joann's, and after that, we went to Tuesday Morning, and I was, you know, getting in my purse and digging out. First, I put some Aquaphor lip product on it. I put it in between my fingers, and I dabbed it all on because I felt like if I moved my face, it was going to crack. It was a horrible feeling. It was not worth looking 10 years younger. I will tell you that. I will take my wrinkly old skin that moves when I move over that stuff. So I tried that before we went into Joann's, and then when we came out of Joann's, then I got some lotion from my purse, hand lotion, put that on, put that all over. Then we went into Tuesday Morning. We stopped so Troy could get some lunch. Then we came home, and I went upstairs to my bedroom, and I put argan oil on like this all over. And what it looks like now are all of these little scales all over my eyes. It's horrifying. And so I've not had a good experience with that stuff. And probably as soon as this video is over, I'm going to have to go wash my face because I look like it's terrible. So, so sometimes vanity will take you down the wrong path. We did see something. I want you to comment if you've ever seen this or heard of this or know whether it's a scam, you know, or whether it actually works. We tried these things, Deb and Troy and I, that are called vibratherapy. It's like a little step that you stand on and it vibrates you. And it's supposed to have all of these magical fitness and health benefits. And I loved it, and so did Deb. And I think if Troy hadn't shown up, that Deb and I probably would have bought one. And they're pretty expensive. But let me know if you have ever heard of those and whether you know if they work at all. I'm going to do some research on them tonight. And if there's any truth to the claims that they made, I might buy myself one of those Vibra things. And so it kind of reminds me when I was growing up, grown-ups, like my grandparents had one, those things that had the band that went around you and you leaned on it and it shook you, and you know, that I guess that was supposed to make you healthier. Maybe this is the modern version of that. And so that was interesting. Let me know if you've ever heard of that. I will say that both Deb and I thought that it felt great, and we thought that when we got off of it, we felt great, kind of like we had just had a massage. That sort of floppy, relaxed feeling. That's kind of what that thing did. So that's been my day so far. We've cut some orders and already have those out in the mailbox, so those should be going out tomorrow. I am wearing my Cashmere at Ames jeans. These remain my favorite jeans to date, my best fitting jeans to date. I want to make a summer pair. I can't decide what color, maybe white, and then maybe crop them a little bit for ankle jeans. I'm not sure, but I definitely will continue to make these, my favorite jeans that I've ever made. In one of my past videos, I showed you a jelly roll quilt that I made, and then Troy made one. None of these are finished yet. We're going to start working on quilting them soon. But this is Troy's. Now, if you have a Tuesday morning near you, we got this jelly roll at Tuesday morning for $15, which is a really good deal because they're $30 or more elsewhere. And so that's Troy's. And then I made one from a Tuesday morning jelly roll. And so they're super fun. So Troy and I went, the reason why we went to Joann's is we bought the backing and the batting for this. So to make these quilts, not the batting, the backing and the binding fabric for these quilts. To make these quilts, you need 1 jelly roll, 4 yards for the backing, half a yard, actually a little bit less, for the binding. And then they're like 33 by 64 or something like that. So you need that much batting. And so for quilting, I'm just going to quilt a 1/4 inch on either side of every seam. So there's that one. Now, how are things going with the store? We will be a year old on May 2nd. And we didn't realize that. I thought it was later. But I think Troy bought Wix, our platform, before we really got going. And so we'll be a year old on May 2nd. And we are having a sale. And so from now until May 2nd, and I'll tell you why it ends May 2nd. It ends May 2nd because we don't want to stay on Wix. And we don't love that platform for our store. It is not easy to get all the fabric yardages in there. It's a tremendous amount of work and calculating to try to get the fabric yardages in there. So Troy has to figure out how much 1/4 yard costs, how much 2 3/4 yard costs, how much 3 1/4 yard costs, to put all that in. And that's just a tremendous amount of work. And so it's just not a friendly platform for what we're doing. If you know of anyone who has a retail site and they really like their platform, also please let me know that, because we will be quitting Wix on May 2nd. So it may be that Mayfield Fabric is down for a little while. Right now, our plan is to put our fabric in my Etsy store, which I've had since 2008, while we look for another platform. We still own our name. We still, you know, all of that is still ours. So we just don't want to pay for another full year of Wix. We will be moving away from Wix. So just if you have any opinions on that, we would love to hear them. We just don't know. We just know that for sure we're not going to do Wix again for another whole year. So for our first anniversary, we are going to have our very first sale. And so the entire store is on sale for 25% off. And that is starting now. As soon as you see this video, the entire store is on sale for 25% off. And we will probably keep it that way until May 2nd. So I don't know what today is, the 13th maybe? Yes. Yes, the 13th. And so from now until May 2nd, we will have the store on sale for 25% off. You do need a code. Again, with Wix, we couldn't figure out a way to make the whole store just automatically go on 25% off. And it could be that it will do that. But it's not a friendly platform. And if it does do that, we were not able to figure it out. So our code is Mayfield 25. Okay, capital M-A-Y-F-I-E-L-D 25. You have to put that code in, in order to receive your discount at checkout. And your cart will automatically take off 25% from your total. So I hope you have fun with that. We will continue to load stuff even during the sale. I have 30 new bolts of fabric coming, and if they arrive during the sale, we will start to put them up. We'll get those ordered. I talked to the gal yesterday on Friday, and we're going to finalize my order on Monday. She's going to let me know what they still have in stock and everything. And so we'll order it on Monday. I doubt we will have it by May 2nd. But anyway, that's 30 new bolts of fabric, so that'll be fun. I'll do some videos to show you that. And then we still have a lot of vintage fabric. I have a lot of beautiful worsted wools, and I know it's warming up in this hemisphere. Here in Colorado, it's cold today and damp, but some beautiful wools, and I will be getting those listed, plus a bunch of summer stuff. So I think that's all I have for you. I will put the code down in the description box again so that you can see that. Have fun. If there's something that you've been wanting, you know, go check it out and see if you just want to get it now. I will say, and not to create a scarcity mentality, that's not, I would never do that. But especially for our vintage, what's there is there. And when it's sold, it's sold. And a lot of our in-stock fabric, because it's been a while since we've placed an order, is very low. So if there's something that you're liking, I would encourage you to get it during this sale time, because it probably won't be around for much longer. I hope all of you are doing great and that you are having a fantastic April. And I can't wait to talk to you again in the comments below. So please leave me a comment. Tell me how you're doing, what you're making, and I can't wait to talk to you about it. Take care.